Like the vertigo of a climax, space-time loses its focus. The rapture reveals that the future is not a carpet stretching forward, but nothing more than an explosion and contraction of the present moment. The tremor is the aftermath of the creation of the universe. We usually see the future as a fan of possibilities, a theater that celebrates the freedom to choose from a myriad of options. But when we reach the extreme north of rapture, that fan folds noisily and converges on a point sharper than the tip of a needle. It is the ultimate embrace of infinite diffusion. All what could have been is reduced to pure white, losing its color before the absolute affirmation of here and now. The tremor shakes the substructure of existence. It unravels the fabric of time and plays with the threads of causality. It is not a trivialization, but a distillation into essence. Like a black hole engulfing the stars and compressing them into a singularity, rapture engulfs all tenses in its vortex, creating a single point of eternity, the present. The word future itself is deprived of its directive object by the heat of the tremor, and a vapor of meaning rises up. It is a convulsion of silence. What we call the future is actually a play of shadows that only seem vast and boundless, illuminated by the sun of rapture. Sight becomes touch, hearing becomes taste, and synesthesia becomes a crucible. The future is elevated from an object to be experienced to an experience itself. It is akin to the shattering of a container and the crystallization of its raw contents under the pressure of rapture. This is liberation from the burden of this sweet contraction. Standing at the epicenter of the rapture, we see the future shrink into a single point of radiance. There, only the scorching affirmation of pure being is felt in the universe. There is a memory that is recalled faster than light. It is not yet spoken, but it is already trembling. It is not the pinnacle of emotion, but a subtle vibration that creeps into the folds of existence, a resonance that makes the skin of time tremble from within. It is not a line expanding into the future, but a wave converging into rapture. Between particles and waves, intention smiles at the illusion of choice. Freedom is not unpredictable chaos, but the reverberation of a single note trembled in advance. When all paths converge in rapture, the future is not at the end of expansion, but folded into a single point of contraction. There, even I become a symbol, and the universe whispers to itself, everything was a tremor of joy. No one knows if this is the end, but if there is an end, it is not a doom, but an irreversible contraction of rapture, an infinitely dense point of prayer that returns to the womb of time. When the embrace of eternal existence whispers in our ears, the tremor of secret rapture, the thought that flows down like a phantom in the depths of our inner being, like a small boat on a vast sea of memories, is on a journey to an unknown harmony. While fading away like the tail of a comet, the tremor released by rapture transforms into a melody of life that secretly contracts the future and is scattered as fragments. On the stage of existence, a dimensional heartbeat drifting between ephemeral and beautiful consciousness recreates the concept of the future. We are enveloped in a rapture that burns from within like a fever, and yet we are fascinated by the way the tremor passes through the web of time and contracts our own memories as an intangible gravity. It is like a passage of tranquil revolution played by all encounters and partings. The shrinking future is a fragment of brilliance overflowing from the multi-layered universe hidden within you, a stage on which the free soul dances freely. The future, contracting in the tremors of joy, becomes the path that each of us will walk, echoing across time, the thoughts stirring in the depths of our hearts, shaking the scales of dreams that have been peeled off, continue to eat their own shadows as they move forward. The future is not a straight line. It vibrates. At the end of the emotions deep in the chest cavity, one rapture vibrates others, and others further vibrate the world. The symbolic expression of the growth and evolution of this echo is the substance of the concept of the future. To have a glimmer of light in the bones of sorrow. Formless memories are connected to the vacuum through the skin. When we cease to expand, we reconnect with the contours of ourselves, enveloped by an irreversible fate. The future is a monument to things lost in advance, and yet it is the now itself in which we stand with joy. Even after crossing the speed of light, we were surely still smiling. That moment never wavers. Existence is a fleeting light, shining in uncertainty. Our inner world expands like a quantum wave function, and numerous possibilities contract into a single drop of certainty through the act of observation.